Oh, this for me, Chris?
Yep.
Oh,
It is for you.
perfect.
Are we all ready?
Okay. We asked Coach Lashley and Kevin the same question about how do you feel like the team is responding this week in practice?
Oh, I think we're responding very well. I definitely say this week we're paying more attention on the finish and attention to details, just where to be. I feel like we left out a lot of plays against Baylor that we could have finished on to close out that game. But it's definitely a learning point. Last year we were in the same position against BYU, so I feel like this is going to help this team grow since we're a different team. So it's just going to make us want it more, not to have that same feeling again that we felt last weekend, of course. And I feel like it's just like each week we're going to keep improving and then, to achieve our goal this season for sure.
Coach Robertson mentioned after the Baylor game that you guys maybe didn't get the pressure in the pass rush that you would have liked
Yeah.
to. What do you think was the reason for that? Was it more something they were doing or something that you guys could provide for next week?
Just execution, finishing our rushes. We just got to be better overall on doing what we are capable of doing, obviously, and just seeing what the offensive line gives us to finish those rushes and get after the quarterback. But knowing my guys and like just our room and D tackles as well, we'll be just fine. This week taught us a lot just based off film and who we are, but we're definitely capable of getting after the quarterback for sure.
Do you think part of that too is, I know last year it took a few weeks for the defensive line to really hit its stride. Do you think part of that's also just gelling together?
Yeah, definitely gelling, just filling out who's next to you, the man next to you, and then just like getting back into that groove. Obviously, like last year, it took us a couple games just to get used to each other and get after the quarterback. But a lot of the guys, like we take a lot of pride in that too, just hearing that. So we're definitely trying to, like this week for sure against Missouri State, just working on getting to the quarterback, obviously, and then each week from now on for sure.
Is there anything you can do as like one of the older guys to kind of make that gelling go faster?
Yeah, just bonding and like getting to know each guy and like just seeing what what gets that guy going, But we're gelling pretty well. It's just one of those weeks, So we'll be just fine.
Anything else? Okay.
That's it.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys.
We ready?
So, how did last week's game feel for you? It seemed like a bit of a breakout performance.
It felt really good, getting out there and having a good game and everything. Obviously the game didn't go how we wanted it to go. As far as that, we just got to finish, and we know we got to handle moving forward and everything. But overall, it went pretty straight, and it's good to know where we are as a team for sure.
You and the rest of the offense had a really good game against Baylor, so how do you make sure that you don't get discouraged by the result, knowing that you guys played well for a lot of the game?
Yeah, just basically knowing that we had like a breakout game and everything. It would be worse if we had like a worse game, but that wasn't the case. We even made mistakes, and even then, like we did really, really well. So moving forward, we know that we could put on a better show than that. So that's what we're going to try to do.
There's a lot of running backs splitting carries this
Yeah.
year. But you got a lot of carries on Saturdays. What does that mean to coaches trust you like that to make you the best?
Yeah, I mean, it felt good to, go out there and get a lot of carries and everything like that. But, yeah, like you said, we do have a lot of guys in the room. So, it could go any way each game. Like, we have a lot of talent. So who knows, like, how it could go in every game. I'm just glad to be in a really great room like this. We got a bunch of guys, Chunky Green, freshman. We got CJ, Derek. And, it's just a good group of guys. So I feel like we're going to have a good year as a whole.
Does it feel like it's almost resetting as a room week to week? And are the coaches kind of telling you it's going to depend on the opponent? I know Coach Lashley said they thought you'd be a good fit, against Baylor. How are they approaching it with you, or are they saying after last week, you can expect more of that heading into this week?
I mean, I'm not sure. We're just taking it day by day. You know, we're all, just splitting each day in practice, just like how we were in camp and before week 1 and everything. So, like I said, like it could go either way. Whoever like gets the most carries, it really doesn't matter to me. You know, as long as we do good as a team and, take that stride to just, win games and everything.
On your 3 touchdowns last week, you really scored them in 3 different ways. One, you get the push from the offensive line.
Yep.
The second one, you hit the hole for 40 yards. And I think it was the last one you ran all the way to the outside. So how do you feel like the SMU offense is allowing you to show off your versatility?
Oh yeah, it's great, most definitely. This is the best. This is the best line I ran behind for sure within my whole college career. Definitely, probably best quarterback, best offense as a whole, man. It's just great. Like when you have an offense like this, you could do so much. You got Melo on the outside, you got Miz on the inside. I feel like we have weapons everywhere. There's no weak spot on our offense. So with that, you could do more stuff with the run game.
When you are splitting carries with 3 other guys, is it more difficult to find a rhythm? And was it easier last week when they kind of just kept going to you?
I wouldn't really say so. I feel like as a room we build off of each other's energy. So another running back could go for a good 10-yard gain, and then you can sub somebody else in. We could do the same thing, sub somebody else in. We'll score for a 50-yard gain. Like I feel like we just feed off each other's energy. You don't really take a rhythm. I mean, I guess in the first couple of plays, you got to get acclimated with the game and stuff like that. But as far as subbing in and out, it's no rhythm.
Anything else?
Appreciate it.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.